There we go.
We're getting in?
Yep.
Let's see. I'll believe it when I see it.
You never know.
I know, right? I think I just got a notification on my phone. What's up? And we're going to see if we get on.
Well, it's saying live on YouTube on my thing.
So when you click on it, do you see us on there?
Let's see.
Oh, I see. I see us. Okay. Holy shit. That's odd. Again, it starts with a 2 fucking stream thing. Head over here. We have the double stream issue. Boom, boom. Send it. I don't want to shut that one down. That double stream issue is pissing me off, dude. It happens like that. I set it up in YouTube and then I go and set it up in Zoom. Sometimes they link up with each other and sometimes they don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like I use StreamYard and it's just all one thing. You set it up in StreamYard and it sets itself up on YouTube.
It's automatic, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Motorcycle Mama, what's up? Mohawk Mike, what is up? Can you guys hear us okay?
Check.
Check. Microphone check. Jeez. Just give a thumbs up or say that you can hear us if you can, guys.
Hopefully they can.
Doing a little bit of the technical stuff here, and we're going to get rolling.
Fire!
All right, man, you can hear me. All right, cool. I'm going to throw on some tunes. Whoever's in there, awesome. Me and Perry kicking it. We got a couple other people that may join in, may not join in. We'll see. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rolling, man.
Yeah.
Where's the music? I got a shitload of food, by the way, guys and gals, for under 20 bucks. I'm going to show you what that is here in a sec. First throwing this on. The last time I cooked up all this food, I gave some of it to my neighbor. She was digging it.
Yeah, you went a little last time.
Yeah, I went big last time. Can you hear that, Prairie? And is it loud or is it good?
I can hear it at times. It does that thing where as soon as there's other noise, it steps on it. But...
Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to leave it low for me then, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Got you. All right. I'm going to switch up the camera angles, man. I got some little drinks over here. I'm going to be kicking it. And I'm going to show you guys what I got just for 20 bucks. It's insane. And then I had some questions for Prairie and I were talking about earlier. So give me a sec.
I wish I could see. Oh, I got to grab my iPad so I can see the side chat. That's what I did last time. Whoever's out there, hello. Oh, let's get this set up. Hope y'all are having an awesome Saturday.
You guys can see all right? There we go. Prairie, what are you cooking up, dude?
I got some burgers and fixins going on here.
Kick ass. Here's what I got. I got these rib tips, man. $12.95 for those, and there are 6 of them in here. So I think this can do 2, 4, 6, maybe 3 meals, I guess. 3 meals.
Oh, man, yeah, that's
so,
awesome.
dude, for $12.50 for 3 meals, $4 a pop. And then these, my favorite. Dude, the chicken drumsticks, man.
Oh, yeah.
$4, $4.33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh-wee. Getting tear it up today. We're gonna have plenty left over. Damn, that looks good, Prairie.
Yeah. Got some onions simmering, got the bacon ready to go, and the burgers. Oh, it's gonna be good.
That's nice. Prairie, you said you're gonna you said you're gonna caramelize the onions. How are you gonna do that?
Well, that's what I don't know if that's what it actually is. I just fry them up until they get like burnt. And they get a real sweet taste to them. Just put them in olive oil and have at it.
Nice, man. All right, let me start this thing up. I think you guys can see what I'm doing over here. We're gonna get cracking.
I got the world's slowest iPad. Still trying to get on the stream to see the side chat.
Once you get one started, the rest of them will just fire up, of course. Without having to reignite all those. So let's see, first things first. And yeah, the hands have been completely washed like a friggin' surgeon multiple times a day. I had to be out and about amongst the masses. No, I'm joking. All right, let's see. This is the quick and dirty where you just prep the stuff right in the freaking box.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can see that? Yeah.
So anybody out there in YouTube land cooking along with us?
There we go. Sorry, Prairie. Say again.
Oh, I was just wondering if anyone out in YouTube land was cooking along with us.
That's a great question. If you are, throw it down in there in the comments. I'd love to get some of the tips and tricks out there. Because I know, like, everybody does their own thing. When it comes to cooking, everybody has their own way of doing it.
Yeah.
Some people a little more fancy. Some people a little more backyard, country style. For me, what I do is I'll get the grill nice and warm first. I'll baste this stuff just like that. I'll get the grill nice and warm.
There you go.
And I'll turn it down, closer down to low, and just start slapping these things on. Now, for me, dude, this pit has been acting real weird lately. Those are still kind of cool. This pit's been acting real weird lately where I got to put stuff on the front burner or else they'll burn on the back.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe some of your nozzles or whatever are a bit clogged.
That could be, man. It might be time for another one now. I don't know. We'll see.
That's why I just go with charcoal.
Anything that I already own, unless I can fix it. But, hey, dude. So you were saying that it snowed there the other day, huh?
Yeah.
Just yesterday.
Yeah, last night it snowed. It finally melted, but yeah, we're getting some crazy cold weather for May.
It's nuts, man. Yeah, over here it's been pretty good, but I mean, they're still discouraging people from going anywhere, so that kind of sucks. Give me a split sec.
We're coming out of it now, but yeah. All right, to the side shed here. Oh, motorcycle mama's cooking. Nice. Hey, girl versus life.
Yeah, it's okay. Nice. All right. Do something with this volume here, Prairie, because I'm getting feedback from
Oh, really?
YouTube.
Maybe I have to turn
Yeah,
that
I think it's YouTube,
down.
but I haven't turned all the way down yet. Rookie move. Okay, there we go.
Hopefully that's better.
All right. Now I can get into the chat, see what's happening. Got my cigar over here. I'm getting ready to fire that thing up. Yeah, I think so, man. I think we're good. I mean, pretty low angle, but whatever, man. I don't want to have to keep messing with that thing. See how it looks. It'll be interesting to see how it looks like. All right, cool. You know how it is whenever you start these, Prairie, because you've done a number of them, man, and you've been doing them for a long time. But
Oh, yeah.
probably the first, for me, it's usually the first 5 to 10 minutes, just working out the kinks, man. You know.
Yeah, there's always always hiccups. Oh, man. These are going to be cooked way before everything else. Dang it.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's always going to be those hiccups. I think, somebody told me one time, all those hiccups, are just trying to see how bad you really want it.
Yeah.
Put out on it sometimes. So when you do yours, what are you using, man? When you do your lives, because you've been pretty awesome lately, man.
Well, I use StreamYard.
Just StreamYard. Do you use any like that OBS? Have you tried that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I use OBS with it.
Okay. So I think that's something that I want to figure out real quick. So I'm gonna have a question for you on that. Hold up. Okay. So OBS and StreamYards.
Yep.
So for those of us like me who don't know what the hell how it goes together, how do you match those two? Like how do they talk?
Well, OBS has there's like another program you download called Virtual Camera. And once you have that, it links up with your OBS and it allows you to send out whatever you have in your OBS to another source. So for my thing, it's a webcam, and then I have my background special effects or whatever. Send that out, and then StreamYard can pick it up, thinks it's all just one camera, and then there you go.
Okay. So it's called virtual what?
Virtual camera.
Okay, so that's kind of the link between StreamYards and OBS.
Yeah. Without that, I don't think you can send your OBS stuff to anything. Like you can only record it. Oh, you can do OBS directly to YouTube, but I don't think you can have anybody in with you when you do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, cool. Because like for me, Zoom is pretty cool. It comes along with one of those phone numbers. I think I'm gonna throw it down here. I just want to see if it works. I haven't been able to get it work the last couple streams. If somebody can call in, but it has some limitations. It's just like anything else, man. You're gonna have your pluses and your minuses, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like to pass the time around here. I got back into Call of Duty. I think a lot of other people have too. And it's like on that, it's kind of just like life. When you switch out your guns or the different equipment and stuff, You get pluses and you get minuses. Like you'll never have the perfect match of exactly what you want, you know?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, nothing's perfect. So
Okay. I think it's almost time to flip these guys.
yeah, mine's just about ready. Pushing over.
Mm,
The only downside about the
not yet.
charcoal is you gotta wait. Close enough.
Hold up, man. I'm jump back on in a sec. Just get these done.
Ah, what the hell?
So Prairie, you told me the other day that you were like editing for 8 hours. What do you got
Yeah,
coming up, man?
that last video was nuts.
I haven't seen it yet. Did you put it out?
Yeah, I put it up this morning.
Okay, cool. Gotta go check that out. Did you do a mix of drone? I mean, without letting too much out of the bag. Obviously, you want people to go check it out, but
Yeah, no, there was no drone stuff in this one, but it was I kind of had like a multi-layer thing going on. It's pretty complicated. I didn't even know if I could do it, but it worked. So
nice. All right, cool. Check that out. Yeah, 8 hours editing, bro. Did you have
yeah,
like? I guess you had a certain vision you were going for.
yeah. Well, the longest thing was figuring out how to get it to work. Once I figured it all out, I could do the same thing again in probably 3 or 4 hours now. But
Was that just was it a separate application you were using or a different program, or was it something within your editing software that you're using?
yeah, it was within. I do everything within Sony Vegas.
Did you say within what?
Sony Vegas.
Sony Vegas. Okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I do everything within Filmora or iMovie or the GoPro app. You ever use that? The GoPro app?
When I first started, I used the GoPro app. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool, man. I mean, when you can do some edits on your phone, but I've never been able to do a full edit only on the GoPro app. I think it's still kind of limited. You got to splice it in to the other stuff, really.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's good for cutting out the fat and stuff, but you're kind of limited in what you can do with it.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, I guess if you're on the road, if you're on the go, and you just want to knock a quick one out,
Yeah.
that might be the way to do it.
Yep, for sure.
So, Prairie, what do you got coming up this year, man? Any special plans for the channel or what?
Well, for the most part, I just wanted to kind of spice up my videos and make them better, like with the thumbnails and just like the video content in general. I want to do more drone stuff, and I got this little guy I'm gonna do some stuff with.
Let me take a look. I'm looking on the YouTube, and I think that's a little bit delayed. Show me again. What are you doing?
I got a little FPV drone.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, you wear the goggles with it and everything. Oh, they're a lot of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So does it record as well then?
It does, yeah.
Damn, high tech, dude.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Nothing but the best over here.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey man, so with the drone like that, I was watching Rocket's video the other day, and he was saying that he was gonna fly it out to this island. It was too windy. He couldn't do the thing. What is the wind, a specification on that? Can you fly it, when it's windy enough to fly a kite? Do you try not to do any of that at all? Like, how do you do it?
Well, this little guy doesn't handle wind very well because it's really, really light.
Okay, right.
So yeah, anything more than a slight breeze, and you got to stay low to the ground.
Oh, I gotcha. Move my
My
camera
bigger
here.
drone, the Mavic Air, it'll handle. I don't know. I wouldn't want to go any higher than 20-mile-an-hour winds
Right, right.
because 20-mile-an-hour on the ground, it's a lot more when you're 100 feet up too.
Absolutely, man. And will that one follow you, or do you have one of those?
Yep.
Like the tracking drone? Nice.
Yeah. Actually, I had some fun with that. I think it was my last video, maybe the one before. I tried to run away from it.
I
See if
saw
I
that.
could.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's right. I did see that. That was cool, man. Yeah, hopefully all this stuff will clear up and we'll actually have places to ride out here. Like I say, the weather's been great, but you really can't go anywhere. It's like, yeah, you can ride your motorcycle. Everything's closed. The cigar store was open. I was interested. So I popped in there, talked to the guy. I said, have you guys been open like this the whole time? He said, no, we were doing curbside for a while, but then we started letting people in kind of underground, right? So they're like, I'm sure there are a lot of businesses doing that.
Well, they got it.
They've got to. And this place, Fink's Cigars, really cool spot, but they have a huge, this lounge. I think you can still see me. The lounge that they have like a cigar club. So it's like real social. Unfortunately, of course, they've had to shut down the lounge, which is attached to the cigar shop.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
For the owners, obviously, they're losing money. Just like everybody else by the day, but on top of that, like they spend so much time with those frequent patrons who would come in and smoke, the 2 cigars every single day or whatnot, sit around that spot, bullshitting the same dudes. It's like, man, it's gonna be real weird when stuff does open back up. See how many people start spending money.
Yeah. I think people are going to have pretty tight purse strings for a while.
Yeah, I think that's something that this has taught a lot of people is, man, you want to think twice about those big purchases sometimes or putting stuff on credit and shit like that because you never know, man. I think a lot of people are going to skinny a lot of stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of got to in a lot of ways. It's part of it. So, man, I was going to ask you about the thumbnails. You said you're going to try to get better at the thumbnails and stuff like that. You posted something on the hashtag support MBC site, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Thumbnails and different stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
So what are you using for that? Because I got a question from Motorcycle Mama the other day asking me the same question and got me to wondering what everybody's using.
It's all Sony Vegas. Dude, occasionally I'll use Blender sometimes for if I want my text to be like 3-dimensional looking.
Okay.
That program is really good for that, but the rest of it, it's all Sony Vegas. I just use masking and green screens, and yeah, there's usually about 5 or 6 layers.
And that's what you're using. Oh, I see. Okay. And so you're using that same program for your thumbnails and for your video editing.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Yeah. So for me, to kind of answer and go a little deeper into Motorcycle Mama's question. First, before I do, let me look at who's in the chat. We got TNT Productions, Anonymous Biker USA, Badgers Business Solutions. Badgers. I want to talk to you guys later on about the Support Bikers, which is just such an awesome project you guys got going on. We got Randy's Rides, Bell's Rides. Who else we got? Patrick Hattrick, Mr. Patty Hattie in the house, Motorcycle Mama. A lot of cool people. Serafina the Nerd. Hey, Serafina, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're on here. We got Nomad 1000. All right, cool. Bluegrass Riders. Nice. Bluegrass Riders says that they use Canva for their thumbnails.
Okay.
So that's cool. Yeah.
There's quite a few programs out there that people like to use.
Yeah. For me, I didn't really get into a program that was specifically for thumbnails, and I still have a long way to go on my thumbnails, that's for damn sure. But what I'll do is I'll take something out of Microsoft Paint and I'll manipulate it in there, and then I'll put it into a slide on PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint.
Hmm.
And then I'll hit presenters mode so it shows you the whole slide. I'll take a screenshot and then save that as a JPEG.
Oh yeah.
And that's how I do it. Yeah. I mean, it was cool because that program is on the computer I use for work, and they let us take them home. So that's how we do it, man. On the cheap.
Yeah.
I guess it's not all about being cheap, but it's like sometimes if you're resourceful, you can find stuff laying around.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Speaking of stuff laying around, okay, so I have a GoPro Session 5 that I do not use. I never use it. I think I'm gonna send it to somebody.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I was gonna throw out a couple of messages this weekend. There are a couple people on the board that might be able to use it. I don't know if Randy could use something like that or anybody like that. But if so, man, holler at me. Because I've got, take an inventory of stuff. You collect things and you figure like, shoot, I've got this camera sitting here, 2 cameras actually, that I never use. They never come out of the house. And like, how many people are out there needing to upgrade while your stuff is sitting around getting dusty? I think I'm gonna get rid of those. Yeah, but for me, we were talking earlier about stuff going on this year. It's crazy, dude. All the motorcycle shows, the bike shows, the bike nights, everything's getting pushed off, it seems like, to October.
Yeah.
September and October, and it's gonna be like, man, I had some commitments during that time of month, and it seems like they're all starting to stack up on top of each other. It'll be a trip, but thank God when it does, because you can only do so many videos in front of a green screen, I think. You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. It's a little tiresome.
Yeah, you can only do so many videos walking around your, local park, riding around certain spots, I guess. They are starting to open up some of the, I think it's the state parks out here.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard that too. We're starting to do that.
So that's cool-ish. It's kind of cool. I mean, you can ride around there, I guess.
Yeah. It's getting there, but yeah, we still got a ways to go.
Where are you, Craig?
Pardon me?
Where are you?
Saskatchewan.
Where you live? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, man. I'll be cold for a while, huh?
It's kind of funny. Everybody talking about all these big meetups and all that stuff being canceled and pushed off. Well,
Yeah.
that's my whole existence. We don't have anything like that around here.
Oh, man.
I'm not too far from Sturgis, so.
You might have to be the first one to start up a rally up there.
Maybe. I tried to start a Canadian Motorblogger meetup last year and it tanked. But yeah, it might catch on eventually.
Yeah, I think that's it, man. You just got to put paint on the canvas, dude, and eventually, hopefully, something takes off. If not,
Oh yeah, it can't be perfect right out of the gate.
never. That's like stuff like this. I know a lot of people. I'm watching a lot of people doing live streams, and it's always something new to learn. I think with everyone that I do, it's something new to learn. It's either with the lighting, or the sound, or you go back and look at the angles and. If you want to, but then at the same time, there are people who just post up, jump on there, and man, it's a great way to connect as long as people can't really, go to parties, get-togethers, and stuff like that. Going out to see live music for me has just been crazy not to do. There's so much of it around here. I'm gonna have to start playing my own. I picked up that damn harmonica the other day and almost drive the whole house crazy. I'm gonna stand up here for a second, work on this food. Give me a sec. I'm gonna read some of this stuff first. Randy's right. Saskatchewan is like my ex, flat, cold, and boring.
Pretty much, yeah.
Who else do we have? D-Cycle. Yo, Tom, may I join the grill and chill getting ready to grow myself? Dude, absolutely, Dustin. So glad. Yeah, man. So, Dustin, here's what I want you to do, man. I am going to look at my email and see if I have your email address. I think I do. Let's go to If not, I'm going to ask you to send that to me on Instagram, and I will send you the link. We are on Zoom, just so you know. Let me see, D-Cycle. All right, D-Cycle, I just sent you the link.
Powering off.
All right, hold up, guys. I'm gonna jump back in here in a sec and get working on this food.
Get back to the side check. I hate my iPad. So slow. Yeah, you, Esteban. Yeah.
Love it. I'll show you guys what this looks like here in a sec. A couple little crispers too, but that'll be all right. I'm gonna start up with the steaks here in a minute.
Oh, you guys, but I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm working with. You can see that.
Oh yeah.
All about positioning with this kind of stuff, you know? And you find hot spots, like I was saying earlier, you find hot spots around your grill, and then you just kind of, that's why it's so difficult for anyone else to come over and be like, yo man, can I use your grill? So, yeah, you can. You might end up with some jacked up food. All right, man. Let me see. I think we got old boy in here. There we go. All right, I'm back.
There he is.
Yes. I think that'll do it. I've got this freaky camera setup going on. Let's see. Manage participants. All right. So Dustin, you're in if you want to be in. I've sent you the link. Let's pop back into the chat. Randy's rides, Mr. Big. I made my opinion on it. Oh, Mr. Big in the house. Oh my God, Mr. Big. Damn, dude. Blast from the. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Big. Oh my God. I'm going back here and reading some of these comments. I'm going to start with Seraphine and the Nerd. I'm learning that the weather in this area is a bit of an adjustment from where I moved from. Mohawk Mike, my phone service signal connection is horrible. Now, Mr. Big jumps in with free STDs. LOL.
Oh my God.
At least they're free. Seraphine and the Nerd, I have nothing to grill. Seraphine, it's cheap. I bought like 13 drumsticks for $4.33. Go to Walmart. Yeah, so around here we have a big grocery store chain, and they started cutting down to 2 pieces or 2 packages of meat per person, which is nuts, dude. I mean, and there is no food shortage whatsoever. You go right across the street to Walmart, and it's like a free-for-all. Great. Flips in the Buell Mule, bacon wrapped hot dogs. That sounds dang good. Randy's Ride says Prairie needs a bird in that beard. He might have one.
You never know what's in here. The other day, I went out and I was flying my little drone, got stuck in a tree. So I went and I grabbed it out, and a twig broke off in my beard. I never knew. I didn't find that thing for like 4 hours.
You gotta be kidding. Oh my God. Yeah. You never know what's tucked away in there. All kinds of party favors. Who knows? Sneak anything around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. What else, Mr. Big? How's everyone doing with the COVID thing? That's a good question. I think everyone's doing okay. I hope. I know that Tekken Moto had an issue with COVID. I think he was in the hospital for a while. And he got out.
Yeah, there was a couple of people who got it.
People that you know, people in the community.
Yeah, the best 1A's rides got it.
You got to be kidding me.
Nope.
Oh man.
Yeah, he come through it okay. He said it was rough though.
Oh geez. That sucks.
Yeah, it's a bad one. Everybody, I only know a couple people who got it, but they said it was like the worst flu they ever had.
Yeah. Dude, that's rough because I've had some horrible flus. This thing doesn't get any worse. The flu for me, one time I ended up with walking pneumonia. It was horrible. I think for me, I get a really bad flu maybe once every 5 years. Other than that, it doesn't touch me. But I guarantee you, tons of people are going to be getting their flu shot this year.
Well, I bet you.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that is, I mean, does it help you with COVID? No. But I think it makes people take it a little more seriously, you know what I mean? Try anything.
Well, hopefully they come up with a shot for COVID.
Whoever does is going to be rich beyond belief. That company is going to end up with a lock on the market.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure it'll be government funded and sponsored and whatnot, but those people are going to write their own ticket. Guarantee you that. How those burgers come out, man?
They're just about done.
Nice.
I think they are done.
I think you guys can see what I was working with over here. Let me just turn the camera a little bit. Let's see. See back down. Randy's Ride says, Mr. Big, I made my opinion on it very, very clear on today's vid. About the STDs? Oh, no.
Opinion on what?
Yeah, right. Randy, I missed that. Opinion on what? Randy's Ride says they admit they doubled the numbers on the news. They hid doctor recommendations to reopen the country. Oh, Bill Gates, Bill Gates has a patent on the virus. Not sure if it's fake news or not, but he is a scumbag, so I don't doubt it. Oh no, man! Cracking up. Why are you cracking on Bill Gates, man? I think he's that bad. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard some funky rumors about that. You know, I think I might just start a channel about conspiracies, man, that I just make up in my own damn head and then put them out there and say they're real. That's what Alex Jones did.
Oh, that guy. Oh my God. He's hilarious though.
He's a nutcase.
Yeah.
I think that's why it works.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it works for him, I guess.
Yeah.
Wild. I know he's been hit with all kinds of sanctions too, though. But I mean, you could have 10,000 different crazy ass ideas about why COVID is what it is. All right, man, I'm gonna take these earphones out for a second, start flipping some stuff and throwing some meat on here. Just give me a sec. Might have to disconnect my video for a minute. Okay.
Whew.
That should work. Hey D, are you on?
Oh, there it is.
I say, hey, there he is. What's happening,
What's
bud?
going on? What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
I'm just getting some steaks here on the grill, waiting for my coals to gray up.
That sounds good.
How is everybody?
Fantastic.
Sweet.
Making it.
So what's on everybody's menu?
Burgers, fried onions, bacon.
Sweet.
That looks
What
dang
about-
good, man. Over here, Dustin, I got a bunch of chicken and I got these rib tips.
Oh,
6 good ones, man. I always talk about the price because they're so damn cheap. $12 for 6, tearing it up. What I do, man, is when I do a grill, I'll grill a bunch of stuff and then save some of it for later in the week. I'll take some to the lady next door or her neighbor for 15
There you go.
years. Yeah.
oh, nice.
By herself. Yeah, she lives by herself, man. So
So I was gonna grill out tomorrow, but Mother's Day's tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
the reason why we're doing this. But it's supposed to rain here tomorrow.
oh. Yeah. After this is done, I'm gonna go on a ride, but I'm gonna be picking up some Mother's Day stuff. Hopefully, if I can find anything open. But you know what? That's a great excuse too, though.
Yep.
Everything's closed.
Hmm.
I don't think she's watching. It'll be flowers from the grocery store.
Put you back here.
That's gonna go off. Throw the meat on here.
Sit down for a bit until my coals are ready for meat.
Gotcha.
So what's new?
Man, just hey, I was thinking about you actually the other day when I was looking at some charity stuff, and I was like, man, I never did catch up with you on the function you had for autism. How did it turn out? And is give us a scoop.
Oh yeah, it was
Stickers.
most successful fundraiser I've had yet, besides like what my family does for the walk down in St. Louis, because we raise quite a bit for that every year. But as far as like a solely channel fundraiser, it did really well. I think we raised over $425 for the program, and they were really, really happy. So
Man,
That's
awesome.
good on everybody in the motorcycling community for that, because I think 90% of what I raised was from people who ride.
Damn, that's nice.
So thumbs up to everybody. Yeah.
And Dustin, was there a specific reason that you chose that charity?
Yeah. The charity is South Macoupin Association for Special Education, and Macoupin is the county I live in here in Illinois. And my son is in this program, and it's pretty much a special education program that's available in 4 school districts in this county. And it's a wonderful program. They do so much good stuff for kids. The educational program is amazing. And I know my son has seen great strides with his education and how he's learning and how much he's learning. And we just wanted to give back to that. So we did this fundraiser, and it's just been great. And they're, like I said, they've been so happy with what we were able to raise for them. And just can't say enough about. I was shocked. I really was.
And that's a huge congratulations to you, dude. That's awesome. That really is awesome. My wife works for she works with her old high school, actually, the one that she graduated from. She works there, and she works in the unit that they call BMC. So it's Behavioral Modification Center. And those kids, some of them have some, learning challenges. Others just, they tend to act out or act bad, as some people would say. But sometimes it's because of, their upbringing, their home situation. Sometimes there's abuse involved. There's all kinds of stuff. And, it got me to thinking that in a time like this, when there are so many kids out there that benefit throughout the year from having professionals all around them. Now the parents are having to carry that forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially now because, like, we got to self-educate our kids for the remainder of the school year.
Yeah.
But I mean, that hasn't been bad. Part of the reason why SMACE, they just do so much good is like how on top they've been on it. I mean, the whole school district here has been amazing with keeping kids involved with their education, and teachers, they've been doing stuff through Facebook every day. So the kids are still getting their lessons learned. And I feel really bad for the seniors right now because they're not getting a traditional graduation prom and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I never thought about that.
I know, man, that sucks. We were talking about that this morning, and I was thinking, well, can't they just postpone it? But shit, the kid will be 21 by the time you have the ceremony.
Mhm.
Like, there's no use in postponing it because these kids are going off maybe to college. I think they will.
Yeah.
One of my kids is, he's in college, and they've said that they're gonna be going back. So looking forward to it. It was just like an extended spring break, I guess.
Yeah, my both of my boys are done for the year.
Yeah. Oh,
They're not going back.
No, me saying that they're going back, I mean like next school year. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, in fact, tonight he has his last final from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm like, that's cool. Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
All online, man. All online. I told him if these kids can't get straight A's when everything's on, when they're doing tests online in college, bro, you got to go out and buy a tablet or something. Just be on the side. Serious. It's me yesterday, Scouts Adventures. Let me see if. Oh, I see my name up here. Hold up. Flipping the Buell Mule. Dirty D's can't hardly hear you, brother. Oh, can you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah, you're good now.
I hear you fine.
Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, so Scouts' Adventures was having some live stream, like a trivia challenge or something. And, it was already pretty late. I think it was 10:30 by the time this thing really started rolling. A lot of people were just tossed by that time already. And he starts asking the questions, and I see J-Mac on there. And I had seen J-Mac doing like a 3-ounce chug just an hour before, maybe 2 hours before. So he was feeling good. I started sending him all the answers to the questions that Scouse was asking. Every time he'd ask a question, I'd look it up, send J-Mac the answer, Got a long list, dude. And do you know he got none of those damn answers right when they went around the room? I like, especially because Scouse was busting his balls a little bit. He's like, oh, you should know this. You're an American. You should know the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore. You should know where the Liberty Bell is and stuff. And, all right, we'll show him. Look up all those answers for him. He didn't use one of them. I think he's still trying to read the stuff.
That's why I didn't take that quiz, because I just feel bad about myself.
Yeah. No, man, but it's that whole thing about taking quizzes online and stuff like that. Like, if you can't pass that these days, these kids got it easy. You say it smells good? Okay, good. She says it smells good, but it's burnt as hell. No, I'm kidding. We're going to take off all the skin before we eat it. I got to go inside and grab a knife, guys. I'll be right back.
No, that's cool.
All right,
So I don't think these steaks are going to take too long. This girl's hot.
So I saw you had them in a bag. Did you have them marinate?
What's that?
I saw that you took them out of a sandwich bag. Did you marinate them in something?
Oh yeah, I usually do like a basic like soy and Worcestershire and garlic, and then I pepper them.
Oh, nice.
And I'll let them sit in there for 2 to 4 hours, just depending on how much time we have, and then they go in. Turns out pretty good, actually.
Oh, I bet.
Might have a special appearance by Mrs. Dirty D's over here in a minute. She doesn't want to be on.
Yeah, my wife wanted the ribeye, so she's getting this big old ribeye right here, and my 4-year-old gets this little one, and then Daddy D gets the T-bone.
There you go.
And none for the dogs? Dude,
She'll get scrapped. She'll get scrapped.
Yeah, about a month or two ago, my dog got a bigger steak than I did. I'm like, how does that work?
Just pull it off the table before you sat down.
No, my wife made it. I'm like, what are you putting in her bowl? I'm like, Jesus, it's a big steak.
Wow.
Dogs eat good these days, man.
Yeah, she's old. Here, I'll show you. She's old. I'm not talking about the girl. I'm talking about the dog. She's gonna kick my ass. That dog is 17 years old. 18.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I caught her running the other day. She was running to catch a cat that was in our backyard. I'm like, what? Hadn't seen that in years.
Yeah.
Good to see, man. Good to see. And
That's awesome. 17 years is good.
yes, well, yeah, she's an old mutt that we got out of a, we bought her out of the newspaper. Like somebody's dog had a bunch of puppies for like $15. This is just about ready. Oh, would you mind doing something to put this stuff in? Thanks. Tray, bowl. Yeah.
Where's that metal tray?
Glass thing. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm good. Do it now, Jenna. No, I'm kidding.
Fellas, I'm going to run inside and grab a knife and plate. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Right.
Let's see what's going on.
Your stuff just about ready to be.
Yeah, man.
I'm almost done eating.
Nice. How'd it turn out? Good?
Oh, yeah. Anytime you barbecue, it's always good.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Especially around here, it does get so hot that I can do something different. It gets so hot that you don't want to turn the stove on inside sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it gets unbearable. I already am driving everyone crazy by not keeping the AC on like they want it. I went, yo, bro, we're trying to keep that electric bill down to 170 or less.
Yeah.
In Texas down here, you can easily rack up, because of air conditioning costs, you can easily rack up a $350 electric bill without a big house. Yeah, the house isn't even that big.
That's crazy.
$350. I'm like, yo, that is so much.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, if you can cut it down to, 200, nice chunk of change for me, but even that's doable. $350, I'm like, oh, geez, I've got to talk myself off the ledge before I pay it.
Okay. But even 200, 250, that's a lot.
It is, because the house is, I mean, we only have 3 people that live here. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, and that's when you start sounding like an old dad. Oh, why do we need the AC on in the middle of the night?
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, quit being a cheapskate, old man.
That was like back when we were kids, you got yelled at if you left the room and the light was still on.
Oh, man, dude. I basically got murdered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of that.
Let's see what you're working with there, Dustin.
Oh, steaks look awesome.
T-bone, ribeyes. It's usually something we do every year for the wife.
Okay, there now I can see you. Yeah, I'm over here looking at the other one, the YouTube one. Nice.
So I thought we were going to be short on meat around here because of what's going on, because that was a rumor. But it's pretty. We're still pretty stocked here in small town Illinois with beef.
Yeah, we haven't had a problem here either. Although I did hear there was a big plant in, I don't know if it was North or South Dakota, that COVID spread like wildfire throughout the whole planet and put everything down. But I don't know. I don't even know if that's true. There's so many rumors. You never know what's going on.
Hell, dude. I never even watch the news anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I think people overreact to stuff. I was telling Ferry earlier that we have a major grocery store chain down here. It's the biggest one in San Antonio, probably the biggest one in Texas. It's regional though, and they cut everybody down to 2 packages of meat per person. Where you
Yeah,
can
I
walk
mean, they're-
across. Yeah, you can go right across the street to Walmart, and it's a free for all. You can walk out of there with a basket full of friggin' ribs.
Yeah, our Walmart was pretty slim on meat a couple days ago. But yeah, the local stores are booming.
Yeah.
Heck, these are about done.
Yeah, I think my chicken's just about done. I'm gonna take that off and then work on this meat a little bit.
Yeah, we picked up a Dairy Queen ice cream cake for dessert. So I think I'm more excited about that than the freaking T-bone.
Those things are so damn good. Oh my god.
They're not cheap either, man. They'll cost you an arm and a leg, but they're good. They're worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we picked up an apple pie from Walmart. They are good though.
They are, man. Have you ever had one of those Patty LaBelle like sweet potato pies?
No.
Those are delicious.
Well, I think if anybody can make a good sweet potato pie, probably Patty.
Oh yeah, they're her brand. Her face is on the box.
She's slinging pies now.
Yep.
Good. Wish I can give you guys a closer look in here at what we're working with.
Sweet potato pie bomb.
She says sweet potato pie's a bomb. Someone's always listening. All right, let's see.
Tom, what's the weather in San Antonio?
Oh, bro, beautiful.
Yeah, it's about 63 here today. It's pretty par for the course now, but we're supposed to start hitting the 70s next week.
Yeah, we got blue skies out here. It was 90 something the other day, 96. It was insane. And then like today's probably 82. It's beautiful.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
I heard you talking earlier about all these rallies getting postponed till September, and that ain't no lie because we have that MMM in September, and that's pretty much still planned to happen. But Little Sturgis, which is in Kentucky, got postponed till September, and it's 175 miles away, which I don't think it's going to affect us too much, but I think it'll probably draw some people from Louisville. But
yeah,
it's just
it'll be interesting, man, to see what happens. It's like it reminds me of when you have too many people running for president, and what ends up happening is you end up splitting the vote. And so, there's so much competition for the vote that you end up kind of screwing yourself.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
I think what's going to happen is all of these events are just going to get stacked up on top of each other, and they're going to end up cannibalizing.
We'll call that done.
So, just a weird ass year, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I had high
Hopefully
hopes for
one that will
2020,
never
but we got
repeat
really
either.
screwed.
Wait, say again.
I was gonna say I had high hopes for 2020, but we really got screwed.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, Tom, thanks for having me on, dude. We're gonna go in and eat some beef.
For sure, brother. Mine's about done too, man. So I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. I think we've been on here an hour just kicking it with everybody. I like doing these because they're real, just low key. And I think the next one, I'm going to challenge myself to get it done either at a river or at a lake.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
We're going to bump this experience up a little bit. But anyway, man, everybody out there who's out in the chat, I'm going to do a real quick little recall, roll call, whatnot. The 333 in the house, Randy's Rides, Road Rash HD, Girl versus Life. Good to have you in here, Girl versus Life. And I'm going to go ahead and split out, man.
Yeah.
See you
I'm gonna go
Still
hammer
out
on
there.
this. I'm gonna go hammer on this.
Right
Nice.
on. All right, you
See
guys,
ya.
peace out. Have a great weekend.
Later, everybody.
All right, later, Prairie. Later, D.